And welcome back to another episode of Casey Campbell's Videocast. Of course, I'm Casey Campbell from Great Lakes Post, and joining me right now, the head coach of the Idaho men's basketball team, Mr. Zac Claus. Zac, how are you, sir?
Doing great. Thank you for having me.
Well, it has been an interesting a month or a week. It seems like it's been an eternity. But how have you been doing, first off?
Doing really well. I'm lucky to have an incredible bride at home, three wonderful children at home. So we've been able to take care of one another, and we've certainly made the best of it. That's been the silver lining to all of this, is having the additional time at home, having dinner every night together. That's been a whole lot of fun and been a good part of all this.
So first off, recapping the latest season, I know it didn't go as well as you wanted it to, but overall, what did you think?
Well, I mean, to inherit the set of circumstances that we walked into wasn't ideal, but at the same time, our players were amazing. Their attitude throughout was fabulous. They kept coming to work every day, whether it was through film, through practice, playing games. I mean, we had our share of, 1-2 possession games, especially early in conference play, that unfortunately didn't go our way. But they were resilient. They kept working hard. They kept believing in one another. They were terrific to coach, and we appreciated their stick-to-itiveness to keep battling through. And they were a really fun group to coach, and we're looking for even better things moving forward now.
I know the transition period is hard, but heading into this next season, what do you think? Do you think what you've done over there with this transition period has it kind of helped with all of this?
Anything that you can go through that you're able to come out on the other side, with a smile is, only going to make you stronger, than make you smarter. And I know it's done that for us, for our staff, and for our team coming back. We're really excited about the returning group that we have coming back. They've got a little bit more of a sense as to what, the level of expectation is going to be here moving forward. And then we've got 4 really talented, terrific young men that are going to be coming in on our recruiting class, and put that all together, and we're excited about the future of Vandal basketball.
How tough has recruiting been for you? I know everyone's adjusting to the technology, what we're kind of doing right now. I know I think everyone's been able to adapt with this, with not being able to contact people and see people in person. But how is the transition from, with recruiting and talking to your team?
You've certainly had to adjust, and everybody's in the same boat in terms of what you can and can't do. And so, it's put a premium on, making great contact, and whether it's through phone calls, through text, through Zoom calls, whatever it takes, in order to continue to make that connection with the kids that you're recruiting, so that you develop that relationship that not only we as a staff feel great about, but that the young man feels good about, his parents feel great about, the coaches around him, so that they feel comfortable. And I mean, you have a number of, kids that are out there that are making big life-altering college decisions based on no visits. And whether it's the relationship, whether it's seeing more video of your campus, whatever it takes in order to make them feel the best about their decision. But I think everybody, fellow coaches that I'm talking to, everybody, like I said, we're going through the same set of circumstances, and we're making the best of it.
How have your players been doing during this time, and what have they been up to?
Most of them ended up going home shortly after our conference tournament, when, everything kind of came to a crashing halt. From a university standpoint, there were no more classes after our spring break that were in the classroom. So our guys have done a really good job of adjusting. We wouldn't be able to have the success that we have without Krista Gray, who is our academic advisor. She is incredible with what she does. Our guys continue to stay in contact with us as a staff. I mean, we do a weekly Zoom call to just check in with them more than anything to make sure that they're doing okay. But then they meet with Krista once a week in terms of their academics. And to be honest, that's been our sole focus in the last month or so, is just making sure that our guys are taking care of everything from an academic standpoint. And with finals coming up here shortly, making sure that we finish up strong.
Yeah. What have you personally been up to? I know you got 3 kids at home, and I know they're going through the online school like everybody else is. What has that been like?
Well, it's been terrific in terms of being able to have more time together. We are a family that everybody's kind of going off in their own direction with different sports and activities, school, you name it. So it's been it's been a very fun part of this experience to have more downtime and shared time in the house. Getting outside, going for walks together, just having more daily interaction where it's not conversing over the phone or talking like this because I'm on the road traveling, or they're off doing their different activities. So it's been the silver lining in all of this to have that additional time with your family.
And the thing is, with the unknown, with the if you might get any kind of summer with that, what kind of adjustments do you think you may have to make?
Well, you continue to rely on the smart scientists and doctors that are out there trying to explain to all of us what's going to be the right thing to do moving forward. And to be honest, we just try to remain as patient and positive as we possibly can. We wait to get information from our governor, the president of our university, and our athletic director, and then we make plans off of that. But until then, it's just a matter of sitting tight and doing what we're told to do.
All right, Coach, thank you so much for joining us today, and take care, and we'll maybe talk to you soon.
I really appreciate you having me. Thank you.